Hi, good morning for Shining Light Farm. It's the 3rd of July, and Lori's going to take you through our procedure to clean out the puppy pen, etc., etc. First, she's going to put them in the IVC tote that we've been using moving blankets to absorb poop and pee inside, as well as keep them warm if they get chilly. It's been getting up in the 90s the last couple of days, so it's gotten pretty hot. They definitely got overheated yesterday, and but we found that spraying them down with a real fine mist is actually pretty good. So now she can use a little child fence to close them inside like that. Cool. And now all this mess we'll be able to hose off into the grass. So she's going to get the child fence. I think that was, what'd you buy that as, babe? Is that a puppy fence or a kid fence? Hello, Effie. Camera hog. Hello, good girl. Hello. Alright. Now, Mama's gonna use the...
Move, Effie, you're gonna get wet.
And now we're basically, the concrete's pretty much angled down into the grass, so step 2 after the puppies are taken care of is to get this done. I'm going to move back a little bit because I feel like I'm really herky-jerky here. Alright, excuse me. Alright. That's a little better. And we've got Dawn dishwashing liquid to scrape off the biggest bits of it. The dishwasher is over that box bed. The dishwasher detergent, all that stuff. And the scrubby brush are up over that box. There you go. Okey-dokey.
Hello, Effie.
Effie's coming to help.
Yuck, yuck. That's yucky.
Effie's been such a good mom. She really has.
Yeah.
Okay, now we just scrubby off the worst of it. Effie, your head is like firmly in the way. Pups are 3 weeks old Friday. Today is this past Friday. So that's 3 days ago. Today is Monday the 3rd. We're just starting to transition them into puppy food, which we're gonna see in a minute. That's the puppy food's been soaking pretty much for overnight. We put how much did you put in a gallon Ziploc bag? Like?
About 2/3.
About 2/3 gallon Ziploc bag, and then we filled it up to the remaining third with water and let it sit overnight. And we bought this high-speed little puppy weaning jar so they can all gather around it, not one like camped out right in the middle of it. So, all right. So we just clean off. Yesterday we experimented by moving the IBC tote to over here in between where those two pots are, and you can see the overhang. The sunlight probably, our idea was to put the IVC tote on the edge of the concrete and the fence out in the grass. Well, long story short, the puppies got way overheated. We got a little worried, so we quickly moved them back over here, where you see Lori wetting the concrete down now. Our thought was we could move their area on the grass. It would alleviate having to clean this up every day. But we got really worried really fast that we're overheating the pups. They were really suffering from the heat. So we just said, well, we're just going to have to do this every day. We resolved to doing that until we could figure out a better way of less work. But this is it until that happens. So what we found was after we hosed off the concrete, the wet concrete and the really hot temperatures was really cool. As soon as we brought the puppies back from being overheated, boy, they just collapsed and fell right to sleep on the cool concrete, which I don't know if you'll see today or not. I guess this is kind of like watching paint dry, but that's okay.
Can you pause it?
Well, I think it's pretty much, it just stops. So we don't have the software to be able to cobble together different videos. So.
Alright. Think I'm good?
Mama feels like she's done. Alright, now what?
Alright, hello.
Let the puppies out onto the cool concrete. The feeding time at the zoo. Alright, now this will be our first. Yesterday we tried to feed it to him, but it wasn't quite soaked enough, and one of them choked. It gobbled up so fast, and then it didn't have the teeth to crunch the unsoaked stuff, so it started choking. We're like, okay, we need to regroup and do more soaking. So this is the result of that effort. Thank you, Amazon, for delivering this really fast overnight. So now,
Come on, puppies.
drinking the water off the. Oh yeah. Okay, we got some live action here. That didn't take long. I think they got the hang of it, Mama. What do you think? So this is the idea of this new dog feeding pan. They can all gather around, all put their head in, and not have one dominate the whole pot. Here's Mr. Black. Each of the puppies have a different color band as we start to see traits, personalities come out. Lori's got the runt. That's her favorite. What is that, yellow or lime green?
Lime green.
Lime green is the runt. Well, they're all over
This is
that puppy
actually
food.
my favorite right here, the pink one.
Miss Pink is Lori's favorite. Okay, so cool. Here's another look at. Come on, you don't want to come out. There's the yucky moving pad that we use for them to sleep on and soak up overnight, soak up the pee and stuff overnight. We put down those little, like diaper pads, I guess, puppy pads, but they get turned over. It's not good. You got one left in there,
I
Boo?
know, but I can't crawl in there.
Okay, well, let me focus away so we don't have to have a video of your nether regions. I'll let you crawl up in there. There's the puppies. This new little pan's working pretty good. Gathered around it. Alright, there's the latecomer. Alright, little one. Get you in there and get you some. Alright. Cool. Who dat? Who dat?
Look at that little runt. He is going to town.
The runt. Let's see this. That one. Yeah, he's getting right in there. Boy, they're gobbling. This is their first real feed that you're watching right now. Yesterday was kind of an aborted attempt because we didn't have the kibble soaked enough, and then one started choking, so we had to pull it. So this is really what you're watching is the very first feed on puppy chow, and you can see it's they kind of like what they evidently like this puppy chow. What was it, babe?
Puppy chow for large breed.
Made by
Purina puppy chow.
Purina puppy chow for large breed dogs. Whoever thought there'd be such a thing, but America, we got choices, I guess. So yep, they are having their little feeding frenzy, and really that's it. And so what we'll do is we'll put another fresh moving blanket in there. We just hosed that out yesterday, so it's still relatively clean. Lori's about to put another of these pans, which we got on Amazon, down with water. And put another blanket in there. And I reckon that's it.
We might want to, looking at the mess that's left behind, we might want to think about cleaning after we feed them. You see the mess on the ground.
That is true. So we continue to adapt, improvise, and overcome. Maybe tomorrow we'll hose after they feed. It's a good point. All right. Alrighty. Yep. This is our puppy update from Shining Light Farm. Puppy's a little over 3 weeks and awfully cute. Puppy breath, the whole 9 yards. They're all doing well. I couldn't be happier with Effie. She's been an awesome mom. And so, you know, all these little puppies are going to come from working livestock guardian parents. I don't know how much of that genetically rubs off and passes to the puppies, but some people think it does. And they will definitely be raised as livestock guardians. And that we hope to sell them, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 months old when they have some experience under their belt that could really make a difference in protecting livestock on a
Any of
small
them that
farm.
are good for pets, they will let go a little bit earlier than that. So.
Yeah, the ones that people want pets for, and there's already, gosh, what, 3 or 4 people expressed interest already. So anyway, from Shining Light Farm, here's our first crop of livestock guardians. We couldn't be happier.